You know what? I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this set, because I am getting a little tired. But I do want to at least try Master League again. I probably, like, just don't have the Pokemon for this, especially up this rank, but I got the lead advantage. So things are already looking... sucks that I wasted the energy, but could be worse. I get to at least see what I face up against next. Alright. Because I still got switch advantage. This seems like a fair counter. Like, if the Gyarados actually had Aqua Tail, maybe it'd be good. Oh my god. All those things you get baited by. For all times that you pull up a shield, in this situation, a Gyarados could actually survive an attack from a Garchomp. But this is fine. I took care of the Pokemon. This will give me it's probably gonna take me on a Rock Slide, which will give me a perfect swamp back into Groudon. The only thing about the situation is that I'm down a shield. That sucks a bit. But we're gonna be getting rid of those shields really soon, I feel in my bones. Alright, one more. Because I don't see this King Melmetal doing anything of note to me. This is actually pretty good, because I'm pretty confident by the time we come back to the Groudon Melmetal setup, he's not going to have any shields to block my inevitable doom of an attack coming his way. Now, it could have Shadow Ball, but it's a legacy move, so it might not. But then again, it's Master League. Why are you doing Master League if you don't have the optimal move on your Mewtwo? What I didn't say that was in the back of my mind was I had plenty of health, so I was willing to take that risk. So now I got the last shield. Yeah, I gotta block this one though. But I should be able to take out Mewtwo this way, which will clear the way out for Groudon. Worst case scenario, it doesn't take it out and it takes me out. But at that point, Mewtwo should be in just the right health range that I get energy out of it. Maybe not. Well, that's dumb. I should have swapped the moment that they swapped. Not the end of the world. I think I'm gonna try to take advantage of that defense drop to try to save my energy, so I can Fire Punch as soon as the Mewtwo comes out, because something about the way that they swap just gives me the feeling that they have that they're gonna go right for a charge move the moment that Mewtwo comes back out. Alright, got my foam on, Fire Punch. Let's go for it. You know, I got thinking. I would have lost the speed tie if it was going for a charge move right away, so I'm not sure if that strat really even mattered. Actually, it's kind of surprised that I won this, but was losing so many in the lower league, so why not? Let's keep going with this set until I lose, and then we'll see how I feel from there. Okay, not a great lead. Okay, I'm gonna just go for Gyarados, because I think, yeah, Melmetal was the more optimal setup, but I'm kind of surprised it went to Annihilape. Actually, probably because fighting cancels out its dark weakness. I face so few fighting ghost types that I never even considered that an option until I clicked the crunch button. What can you even have that you would want to send out against me? I don't know if I should have been afraid of that move. It was neutral. I guess we're gonna see how much damage it does this time, though. Wasn't expecting to see Annihilape in the Master League, though. I'm not sure if it's actually an optimal Pokemon to use, or they're just like, oh hey, I got this shiny new Pokemon, so I'm gonna try it out. Could be either or. I hate the fact that, like, I know I got the lead, but they have the shield lead. So, case in point. Well, this is why I saved Melmetal at the very least, but I'm not gonna block. I might regret it, but I'm not gonna block. Yeah, I knew that they could have that move, but I never actually saw them do it. But at least I can block the next one, even though like the next one's gonna be weaker. So I might actually probably be better off if I did this in reverse order. But at least I'm gonna take out the Dragonite, which is what I'm. Oh yeah! Wow, I completely forgot that they still had a backup shield. So maybe I won't get to take out the Dragonite. I'd love to take out the Dragonite though. Well, maybe we can do something with our Groudon here after all, though. All hope has not been lost. Let me see how much damage I can take for this, and maybe I'll, like... I gotta be careful, but I want to have a little bit of energy going back into the final Pokemon, because if I do, I might be able to, like, get one cheeky attack off on this Dragonite before I go down, and that could be the make or break of the battle. Well, good game. So now I know why all the Dragonites have superpower. That was kind of super. Let's do one more. If I can finish off the set, that would be better. Just not sure if I'm gonna have the will to finish off the set. It doesn't help that I've done like an hour and a half of this before streaming. I could swap, but let's stay in with Mewtwo and just see what happens. The problem is that it's Mewtwo, so I have to block. But let me see if I can at least get him not to block the first one. The question is, do they fall for that twice? I mean, I think I'm low enough on health that it's not even worth taking the risk. Like, that doesn't really feel too much different than just if I would have done the fire punch in my eyes. So, even though we were both neutral, it was dumb for me to stay in on the Mewtwo. The question is, like, who do better? You know, on the bright side, with no shields, I can get a clean crunch in. Problem is, if I'll survive long enough to do the crunch. Okay, we can at least get the crunch off. Only time will tell if it was worth saving the shield. Cool, we're not even down to the last Pokemon. You know what? Going for it. I kinda asked for that. Shoot. No! Still hardwired in my brain from all the Garchomps in rank 1 that didn't have Sand Tomb. No, probably still better to use the shield when I did though, because I'm just seeing in the corner how low of health my Gyarados actually is, and I don't think it has enough health to actually have a shield that should protect me. Wow, it did that much? Even with a Sand Tomb did that much to me? I know I'm weak to it, but I've always considered Sand Tomb one of the weaker moves. Alright, let's see if I can pull something out. Okay, at least take care of that. If I can get to a superpower, I can still pull something off. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Oh my god, that battle is like right down to the wire. If I was able to get even one more fast attack off on this Tyranitar somewhere, anywhere. Hold on, I want to see how many more battles we're up to. You know, we only got 2 left. Why not just finish this out? Well, if I don't get around to actually making videos for April, or I mean for February, at least I know what I'm gonna upload. Okay, perfect lead. There's no way that it stays that way. So conflicted of if I should go... Gyarados would probably be better because it would at least resist the inevitable Origin Pulse. Oh, so this one has Surf. Well, at least there's like, they wouldn't have both Surf and Origin Pulse, right? How come I got a feeling now that this has both Surf and Origin Pulse, and I'm like the only one that still runs Blizzard on their Kyogre? I don't know why I think that. There's just a thing in my gut that tells me that. Okay. Let's see if you have Origin Pulse. Nah, it's just Surf again. That's good. I still feel like it would have been a little bit less of a waste if I went into Gyarados instead of Melmel, but who knows? Maybe they have like a super... Maybe they have something in the back that would make this worthwhile. If I can just get to a superpower before I go down, we'll run with it. Only thing is, like, Groudon is definitely my best counter. I just don't know. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. I'm super weak, or I should be super weak to it. But Dragon Breath on dragons is never a bad thing. Alright. I'm surprised that worked. It feels like I must have done something wrong. Because I don't feel right beating a Zekrom with a Gyarados. Alright, if you could just do me a favor and finish me off, that would be fantastic. Really don't want you to just get all your energy off and unleash it on Groudon. Well, you really are gonna just farm it down, aren't you? Screw it. It just would have been worse the longer I waited. Well, at least it wasn't an earthquake. The good is if I get to a Fire Punch, I win. And well, you know, I got to a Fire Punch. Where is it? Wow, that must have been a really long battle, because I thought I did too. Already in the time frame of that one. Either way, this should be the last battle of the set, and you have the Pika Libre stuff, so I'm already real concerned. So, I'm real tempted to go into Melmetal here, but then I'm just gonna get hard swap counter. Weird. Maybe I should have gone with Gyarados. But I know from past experiences that this does quite a bit for being resisted. So I'm willing to take a chance on a Brave Bird though. I really shouldn't have. But it's fine, we'll make up for it somehow. There's just one more shield that I get to play around with later on. Oh wow, they're actually wasting their energy on me. This is fantastic. The question is, do I go in? Yeah, let me see if I can get the last of this energy off of Metal. Didn't even take that much damage. That's nice. Wait, they had a Metagross, didn't they? We can make this work out. This might buy me just enough time to wait out the switch timer. And maybe I can, like, hit them before they get the idea to swap away. We're gonna make this work. I think I still have 2 shields still. Yeah, I have 2 shields. It's time to start using them. So how was Porygon Community Day? I feel like it went out pretty well for me. I wasn't originally going out to it. I wasn't planning on going out to it originally because I still had so many Porygon from past community days. And it was really snowing pretty bad outside. But eventually I'm like, the snow starts to clear up a bit. I'm like, do I really want to walk on the treadmill today when I can walk outside? I miss taking pictures of things in the snow. Am I really that anti-ambitious? I almost clicked superpower. Honestly, I'm not sure if it counted as me clicking superpower, but that would have been pretty terrible if it did. Thankfully, we were able to turn this around, and anyways, though, yeah. Decided to go out after all. It was obviously cold because it's winter and there's snow, and it ended up starting to snow again by the time I got there. But it is fun to walk around. And I was even able to play with my gloves and pen, so I practically got... It's a little more work not to be able to fast catch stuff, but I think in the end it was worth going out for. I had a good time, and that's the most important part at the end of the day. Might even have 10,000 steps by the time this day is over, which would be cool because of work benefit reasons. Wow, actually got to rank 10 in a single night. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, we're as tempting as that is, I think I'm done for the night. Yeah, there's no promise that I'm ever gonna come back to this again. But if this does come out pretty good enough in recording, I might do this on the side, just whenever I get the temptation to do Go Battling. I definitely am not gonna do it on Saturday nights again. I want to go back to Lost Age Randomizer eventually.